So I was looking on my SD card for the camera to see what video I had recorded next, because I knew I had 4 or 5, and that's why you've noticed I've been posting more than one a week here lately. So I kind of messed up. I did not realize I might have done the videos out of order. Yeah. So I posted the cruising and then the cars and coffee, which those were in order. But I didn't realize that I had recorded something in between those. Well, I don't want to waste the footage, so I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. We're just going in a little time warp for a minute. I apologize for posting out of order. I'm just trying to get more videos out there, and I got a little disorganized. But anyway, here's the video. All right, this was like a month ago, so I apologize. Right. It's here. Finally got it back. Okay, so like, how long ago was it? 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, we were down in Biloxi, and my PowerMaster Alternator on my Corvette started acting funny. Anytime I would get on it or the RPMs would go up, it would stop charging, and then I had to drop below 500 RPM, and it would start charging again. So I sent it off. It cost me $40 shipping. That was the only bad thing. $40 shipping, but now a couple of weeks later, I have my alternator back, and excited. Been waiting to get it. I've been using a little cheap alternator from O'Reilly's in it right now, but we got the big boy back. Okay, so essentially from what I'd kind of gathered and predicted and assumed and what was actually broken on these alternators, there's actually a clutch built into this somehow. I'm not exactly sure how exactly it's put together, but I know in here there's a clutch. And actually, if you sit there and if you spin it, I can actually move this back and forth, and it'll free spin. See how after I stop, it keeps spinning. So what this does with the engine, you know, revving up and down real quick and things like that, this clutch can release to keep it from destroying the alternator. And what we think happened on mine, because it would stop charging at like 4,000 RPM, I was barely getting on it, and it was enough to make it slip, but the clutch like wasn't locking back down. So it was releasing and not locking until I got it all the way down to 500 RPM. So the wonderful guys at PowerMaster went ahead and got me another one. And they said they don't actually manufacture the clutch mechanism. They buy those from somewhere, but it's supposed to meet certain specs and quality ratings. Basically, they said they didn't know if it was a defective one or what the deal was. But they assured me that this one should be good, and if I have any trouble at all, of course, call them and they will take care of us. You can see here we're 164 amps at idle, 195 at cruising speed. Towards top end, you're going to have 218 amps out of this thing. Set point of 14.8 volts. They checked it out 9/25/20, so actually just 4 days ago. So that's cool. So of course the coolest part is they sent me stickers. Brochure. Most companies that make alternators also make starters. I got a big sticker, small sticker, medium-sized sticker. And Ed gave me some cards. This is Ed. Ed is awesome. Ed is the guy I talked to before I sent the alternator, after I sent the alternator, and contacted me the day it shipped out. Thank you, Ed at PowerMasters. You're awesome. I don't hold it against you. I tend to break alternators. So I guess we'll see how this one does, and hopefully we won't have any problems out of it. I mean, the other one lasted a while. I run my car pretty hard, so for it to last as long as it did, it's okay. But hopefully this will be good, because we got Cruising the Coast coming up, and there's a lot of bumper-to-bumper traffic. The last thing you want at Cruising the Coast is to have to worry about an alternator or something going out. And plus, the main reason I wanted a heavy-duty alternator was because I've got the fans that kick on, and those will drain the power out of something. So need to make sure you got good voltage so you can keep those fans spinning at optimal speed, and also got to keep that fuel pump pumping. Anyways, I'll get this put on and let you guys know how it works out. Okay, so that was the unboxing of the alternator. 2 days later, I went to install it, and I'm just combining that video with this video because I noticed my air filter was actually coming apart, so I had to change that while I was at it. So I get the alternator put in, and as I was taking the intake and everything out, I decided to check the air filter, see if I needed to bang it out or anything, and that's when I noticed this. I was taking some stuff apart actually to replace my alternator. This is the PowerMaster that I just got in the other day. Took my belt and everything off, and of course this had to come off to gain access to all that. And then I noticed this. The filter element has actually sucked into, like it's coming apart. Hold on. Look, okay, so you can tell this filter has actually, it's coming apart. The glue, it would appear as the glue failed, and I mean this whole thing is just like, yeah. So I went with the K&N and the K&N filter. So apparently it sticks in like this, and it's got some retaining clips that'll go here and here, and you get all this surface area on both sides instead of sucking there directly in, but it does have more surface area by doing it this way. So K&N's the way to go. Yeah, so I'm going to say normally I'm not a big fan of K&N or a lot of aftermarket filters. I would usually rather get a standard paper filter and replace it once a year or once every 6 months or however often is needed. But after seeing this, I've got to say on these cars at least, yeah, this is a 2008 C6 with the Z51 package. I've got headers and a tune and a few other things done to it, but that's obvious that the element failed. Unless my car just sucked it apart, which I don't see happening. But yeah, so just wanted to do a quick video to show you what happened to my filter and the reason that now I am going with a K&N element in my Corvette. Alright, got it all nice and secure. 4 bolts, 2 brackets, just like that. So yeah, after dealing with that, I definitely would not recommend using a paper air filter in one of these cars unless there's, I'm sure there's a different brand or something. That one I had in there I think was like 70, 80 bucks or something ridiculous, maybe less. But I just remember it seemed kind of high price for a paper filter, but I bought it because I needed one. Yeah, the glue like just came apart. I don't know if it was from the heat or what the deal was, but the K&N has been working out great. Although the alternator has now failed. We got back from Cars and Coffee like a week or so ago. I just got that video published the other day. The other night we went out and sure enough the alternator quit working. I was sitting there after racing, cranked the car back up. It wouldn't go above 11.5 volts. I sat there and revved it, nothing. So we got on the interstate, and as we're driving down the interstate, all of a sudden it starts charging. It starts going up to 13 volts again. I was like, it's weird. Get to the house. Fortunately, we made it home. It was like 2 a.m. I did not want to be stranded on the side of the road at 2 o'clock in the morning. And as soon as I get home, pull up in the driveway, and it goes back down to idle speed, the voltage drops again and would not come back up. So yeah, I guess we gotta pack this up and send it off and see what they say. Alright, so got the alternator shipped out and everything, and I'm sorry, this is a very weird video. I'm combining like 3 different things from weeks past and catching you up to the current, but now we'll be current. The next video will be, I believe, in the proper timeline. I just hate wasting footage. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. If you're not, consider subscribing if you like these videos. There will be more. Going to keep doing it on a weekly basis. We got some big plans coming, big things coming soon. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's going to be a couple of new series. We're going to have like, I'm going to do a couple different series. But yeah, we've got some plans for some new videos coming up and some exciting news, I think, maybe. Trying to get a few things rolling I'll fill you guys in about. But anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified of future videos. If you click the bell, it'll alert you anytime I post a new video. That way you'll know to watch it. And I appreciate all my loyal fans out there. We're about to hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. I just want to say a big thank you. So, all right, I'll see you guys next time.